everyone, my name's Jess and today, along with Qube, we're going to be creating our own lockdown still life or portrait drawing. For this activity, you'll be needing some bread, some charcoal, some objects to draw, some paper, a rubber and a pencil. Our task today is to create a drawing of a still life we've created, or you might prefer to create a portrait of yourself. We're going to do this by using charcoal and bread. We'll be using our bread in place or alongside our rubbers to form our drawings. This activity is really about having fun and giving it a go. Now it's time to create our still life. A still life is usually an image of an arrangement of objects. These objects traditionally consisted of flowers, fruit and glassware. But we're going to create our still life from objects we can find around us from inside our homes. So for us, our still life setup might include trainers, lamps, plates, kitchen utensils, and maybe even your pans. Now we've set up our still life, it's time to draw it. You might want to sketch this out in pencil first before we move on to charcoal, but this is an optional step, so it's entirely up to you. Now it's time to move on to the charcoal. Here you can see I'm drawing the basic shapes to my objects in my still life. This will form the basis for the rest of my drawing. Now it's time to apply our tonal range to our drawing. Here I'm going to start applying the mid-tone. Remember, we have a light tone, a dark tone and a mid-tone that we're going to be working with today. So for our mid-tone, we can take off more charcoal using our bread to create a light tone, and we can add more charcoal to create a dark tone. At this stage, I wouldn't be too concerned about the accuracy of your drawing. It's more important to have just a tonal range on your piece of paper. Now it's time to start using our bread as our rubber. So here you can just see I've pulled a small part of bread off, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to squash it between my thumb and my finger to make it flat. After I've done this, I'm going to fold it and keep squashing again. I'm going to fold it into a point so it replicates the tip of a rubber. This way we can get a more accurate line when we come to using it. Now I'm going to use all three media, charcoal, bread and a rubber, to create my drawing. I'm going to alternate between each one depending on what kind of mark I want to make. As well as using our bread in a point, we can also use our bread to dab our charcoal. When you've got a large area of mid-tone, if you dab that area of mid-tone with your bread, it will lift some of the charcoal off the paper and you'll get a lighter tone. We'll keep repeating this process and keep using all these methods until you feel your drawing is complete. But remember, the main thing is to enjoy the process, have fun and give it a go.